I always thought the strangest thing I'd ever inherit from my grandfather was his vintage Leica camera, but I was wrong. The first time I clicked the shutter, I noticed something odd, a faint blur, almost like a shadow, hovering just behind my left shoulder. At first, I blamed my shaky hands or a smudge on the lens, but every photo after that showed the same shape, slowly sharpening into, well, me. Or someone who looked exactly like me, only colder, hungrier. If you've ever wondered what happens when you see yourself from the wrong angle, stick around. Because what I captured in my last photo is still burned into my mind. I started snapping pictures everywhere, in my cramped apartment, in crowded subway cars, even at my favorite ramen shop. Every single time, that second me was there, inching closer, features growing clearer. I told myself it was just a glitch, a trick of light, but then friends began to notice. Hey, is that someone behind you? They'd ask, studying the prints with furrowed brows. I stopped taking selfies. I stopped inviting people over. Still, the other me kept appearing, its eyes never quite meeting mine in the shots, always fixated on the back of my head. One night, desperate for answers, I flipped through my grandfather's old journals, hoping for some mention of the camera. Instead, I found frantic scribbles and torn pages. He wrote at the double, a thing that only appears when you look for yourself through certain glass. He ended his last entry with, "Don't let it get too close. Never let it take your place." That warning came too late. The next morning, I woke up to find the camera resting on my pillow, its lens pointed at my face, waiting. I snapped one last photo, hands shaking so hard I nearly dropped the Leica. When the image developed, there was no room for shadows or ambiguity. The other me's face filled the entire frame, its eyes wide with delight, mouth twisted in a smile I'd never dare wear. I felt an icy breath at my neck and, in that instant, realized I wasn't holding the camera anymore. I was looking out from inside it, trapped behind the lens, as my double picked up the Leica and walked away, ready to find its next owner.